we have Dr. Jim Blanton here today with one of his patients, Paul Crabb, to talk about neuropathy pain. So great to see you all today.
Thanks for having us.
Good to see you.
Yeah, so Dr. Blanton, we'll start with you. What are the most common causes of foot neuropathy?
Well, everyone automatically usually thinks of diabetes. We hear that all the time. And factually, diabetics are only about 30% of the people with neuropathy are diabetics.
Okay.
The other 70% are coming from some other cause or some other source. So it can be everything from chemo to radiation to if you're on cholesterol drugs, blood pressure drugs, smokers, or even if you've ever had a surgery with anesthesia. It's not the surgery itself a lot of times, but it's the anesthetic that can shut those blood vessels down.
Okay, so if someone does have like the burning, the numbness in their feet, is it reversible, or is this something they just have to live with?
Well, it depends. It depends on how far advanced they are. So we always say, just like most every other disease, if you can catch it early enough, or if we can catch it early enough, then we can usually really make some massive changes and really help people.
Okay. Well, Paul, talk to us about your situation. What kind of problems were you dealing with before you started going to Dr. Blanton?
Well, I've had foot pain for years and years. I had never driven with shoes on for the last 18 to 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
Winter, summer, didn't make a difference. I couldn't drive with shoes on. So I went to see Dr. Blanton when I saw his commercial.
Right.
And one of the things he told me was, I cannot cure you, but I can probably help you. He never guaranteed anything, which is one thing he doesn't do. But what he's done is amazing.
Yeah, giving you a little more of your life back.
Yeah. I now drive with shoes on.
Well, I was going to ask that because I thought, I hope you are wearing shoes now.
Yes, I do wear shoes now. In fact, I did almost a 10-hour, 12-hour drive from West Virginia, or from Virginia, and golfed that morning, and then had shoes on and had no problem. I can't drive without shoes now. So
that is terrific.
He's got me to a point of where I feel great.
That is wonderful. How many, I guess, sessions or visits did it take for you to start noticing a difference?
It was about 2 months before I really noticed the first difference, and then I do this every morning. Every morning, in fact, twice a day, morning and night, morning and night.
What you're talking about is the homework that you have to do.
You have to do the homework. If you don't do the homework, you're wasting your time going up to...
Right.
Exactly.
That's great. Well, Dr. Blanton, talk a little bit before, because we also have some more information, but when you do work with a patient, you do send them home with things they need to work on.
There's a lot of homework with this. I tell people all the time, and then I even joke, like when teachers come in, I'm like, my #1 favorite thing in the world is giving teachers homework. So there's different electrical devices we use. There's special lights that we use that are infrared lights. They have to be the right wavelengths and the right power to get the results that the patient wants and we want. And then we use a lot of different things, creams, supplements, solutions, to be able to get those blood vessels to open up. And then once you get the blood vessels to open up, those nerves have to regenerate and heal and come back, and then they could be that way for a long time. So it might take a little while, like he was talking about. He took him 2 months to start feeling the results. You know, we all want results overnight, right?
But it does take time.
But it takes time to heal.
And I wanted to ask you what you brought in.
Yeah, this is an example of a good, healthy nerve. And it has good blood flow, and it's nice and full. But what happens to the nerves once, when those little blood vessels, the little capillary beds, it's not the big arteries, it's the little capillary beds, when they start to shrink or shut down, then we start getting gaps in between the nerves. The gaps are there anyway, but they get bigger. I think of it like a spark plug. If the gap on our spark plug gets too big, then what's going to happen to the engine? It's not going to run, it's not going to fire. And you can have a 2025 Corvette sitting out there, but if the spark plugs are off, then it's not going to run still. So the body can be really capable,
Yep.
but we have to remove the interference to that capability to get it to start coming back and start healing and functioning.
So you feel good and can wear shoes again.
Yeah.
Well, are you offering any specials to let
Yes,
people know about?
the girls are at the office right now.
Okay.
They're waiting on your phone call. So it's 304-244-5957. And just because you've been told that nothing can be done for this doesn't make it true. So like we've said a lot of times here, procrastination is the thief of health.
Yes.
Don't put it off.
Yeah. Well, Paul, I'm so glad you stopped by too and that you're feeling better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
You got to have commitment to the treatment. You got to act or take the time to do it.
Right.
And you got to accept the outcome.
That's great.
And the one thing that I've done that I would recommend everybody is to journal
That's a great idea.
your defeats and your wins. And
That's
that's
a good
something
idea.
I did.
That's
And,
terrific.
I will say this, Paul, again, we got a three-page letter that was fabulous from him, where he had journaled his improvement and what was not great as it went, but he knew.
That's a great idea, no matter what kind of a procedure you're going through.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Well, great talking to you guys today.
Yep, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. All righty.